Vikings, let's win this game. SKOL!
Attention, Vikings fans. Get ready for a series of revelations that are shaking up the Minnesota Vikings universe. Today, we've got updates ranging from the 40 Vikings who showed up at training camp, but one name stood out among them all. You'll also hear everything about the latest bombshell from J.J. McCarthy that proves the Minnesota Vikings weren't the only ones who saw massive potential in him. And to top it all off, a strategy that could bring back the magic of two college football stars. If you thought you'd seen it all, think again and brace yourself for some surprises. Welcome. Show your Viking support by reaching 100 thumbs up on today's video. The TCO Performance Center has never looked as vibrant as it did on that Sunday morning, July 20th. Among the 40 Vikings who showed up, one quiet giant stole the spotlight, Christian Darrisaw. In this sea of rookies, how could a veteran, a left tackle, grab all the attention? Simple. It's all about expectations and overcoming them. Christian Darrisaw, who recently celebrated his 26th birthday, is the player everyone's eyes are locked on to check his physical condition. After facing injury challenges, his return is seen not just as a recovery, but as a hopeful rebirth for the Vikings lineup. Let's be real, Vikings Nation. Darrisaw's importance goes beyond his physical presence. He's the wall that protects the kingdom, and his durability directly impacts the game plan for the entire season. His progress has been stellar, crushing every step of rehab with a strength that's even impressed the coaches. Throughout the offseason, head coach Kevin O'Connell hasn't held back on praising Darrisaw's dedication, repeatedly saying he's killing it in rehab. It seems like he's not just recovered, but tossing coaches around in practice with superhuman strength, a near-comical sight that underscores the seriousness of his comeback. Unfortunately, there's always a but, and for Darrisaw, time is the biggest opponent. The uncertainty of his full recovery before Week 1 is a concern, reflecting the caution Minnesota has taken with recoveries. After episodes of key players like T.J. Hawkinson and Justin Jefferson missing extended time on the field, the caution is understandable, but the question remains, will Darrisaw be ready to face the challenges ahead? Vikings Nation, Darrisaw's journey is more than a comeback story. It's a mirror of the commitment to the team. As he fights to return to his best, every step is a testament to Viking strength. The buzz is still echoing through the walls of the TCO Performance Center as we dive into another chapter of the Vikings saga, and this one involves an explosive revelation about J.J. McCarthy. The 2024 NFL draft pick is still making waves, especially after a bombshell report that the Chicago Bears were one step away from shaking up the football world. J.J. McCarthy, now a proud Viking, could have had a very different fate. Alec Lewis from The Athletic revealed that Ryan Poles, the Bears' general manager, had deep talks about picking McCarthy as the #1 overall choice before ultimately settling on Caleb Williams. Imagine that, Vikings Nation, the magnitude of that almost story. Greg Holcomb, a respected quarterback coach and McCarthy's mentor outside the Vikings, shared that Poles expressed an almost irresistible fascination with McCarthy's talent. They loved JJ, Holcomb said, letting slip just how close the Bears were to changing the course of the 2024 draft. But why does this matter so much to us Vikings fans? Well, it shows the value and potential McCarthy brings, proving his contribution could rival any top pick. After all, he was the Vikings' 10th overall pick, a spot that now feels like a steal considering he was in the running for #1. This kind of news isn't just a fun fact. It reshapes the perception of McCarthy's value and the expectations placed on him. Now, more than ever, he's not just seen as a backup or a second-tier option. He has the talent to have been the first overall pick, and this revelation only adds fuel to the fire for his anticipated debut in 2025. Plus, this little tug-of-war between the Bears and Vikings promises to crank up the rivalry even more. When McCarthy steps onto Soldier Field to face the Bears on Monday Night Football for the 2025 season opener, it won't just be a game. It'll be a trial by fire, a chance to show all of Chicago what they missed out on. This almost story has a bittersweet taste, but it's also a reminder of the drama and twists football can deliver before the games even start. So, Vikings Nation, hold on tight as we unpack this web of possibilities and expectations, because what's coming next is a raw look at the current quarterback landscape, a message that'll redefine the future once again. In a twist worthy of a thriller movie, the storm that is the NFL season has brought a series of events that have reshaped the Minnesota Vikings passing game. Last year was an emotional roller coaster, with Sam Darnold at the helm during a stellar season, posting an impressive 14-3 record. Now, as the cold winds of change blow over U.S. Bank Stadium, a new era begins with J.J. McCarthy gearing up to take the reins. After an injury in the preseason opener sidelined him for his entire rookie season, McCarthy, now recovered and more determined than ever, is playing with renewed energy. The shift to QB1 gets even more dramatic, with Darnold's departure to the Seattle Seahawks, marking the end of a short but impactful era in Minnesota. The details of his free agency exit add rich texture to the story. Darnold signed a $100 million deal over 3 years, a testament to his market value despite his brief stint with the Vikings. Meanwhile, McCarthy, the 22-year-old, has been seen grinding in practice sessions, showing growing chemistry with stars like Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. Now, let's talk strategy. The Vikings organization didn't just say goodbye to Darnold, they saw the transition as a chance to redesign their offensive approach for the coming seasons. Rounding out this new setup, the interior offensive line got a boost with the addition of Will Freeze, Ryan Kelly, and the newly drafted Donovan Jackson. The bet on McCarthy is no small one, and expectations are sky high. Comments from Mike Tannenbaum, former New York Jets general manager, on the show Get Up, capture this vibe. Tannenbaum went all in on McCarthy, proclaiming he'll make the city forget Darnold. J.J. McCarthy is going to make everyone forget Sam Darnold, he said, highlighting the strength of the new offensive line and the explosive potential of the newly picked quarterback. In terms of achievements, Darnold left his mark with personal bests in passing yards and touchdowns. Now, it's McCarthy's turn to shine, to take the team to new heights and prove his selection was more than justified. The upcoming season promises not just new strategies, but new legends being written in the ongoing Vikings saga. With all these strategic and emotional moves in play, stay tuned, because we've got one more intriguing piece of news coming, a potential reunion that could reignite a powerful partnership from the past. Picture bringing back the chemistry of two players who already shined together in college football right to US Bank Stadium. We're talking about the University of Iowa tight end duo T.J. Hockenson and Noah Fant. T.J. Hockenson, already a household name on the Vikings roster, has been one of the team's deadliest weapons since joining from the Detroit Lions. His on-field connection with quarterbacks has been nothing short of phenomenal, making him a go-to target in offensive plays. Hockenson racked up impressive numbers in his last season at Iowa and has continued that trajectory in the NFL. On the other hand, Noah Fant, drafted right after Hockenson in 2019, has had a bit of a bumpy journey. After stints in Denver and Seattle, Fant found himself at a career crossroads when the Seahawks released him, creating a unique opportunity for the Vikings. The question now is, could this be the perfect chance to revive one of the most effective tight end combos in college football over the past 20 years? Sources like Adam Schefter and Fantasy Life analysts are already buzzing about this possibility. Bringing Fant into the Vikings roster alongside Hockenson could not only add depth to the position, but also recreate a proven dynamic. With Johnny Munt's departure to Jacksonville, the spot for a third tight end with Fant's skills looks more than inviting in the Vikings' current scheme, which often uses two tight end sets. The combination of Fant and Hockenson's diverse skill sets could significantly expand the team's offensive options, giving the new quarterback J.J. McCarthy more ways to spread the ball. However, the decision won't be easy. Fant will have to weigh whether a third tight end role is appealing enough, especially with other potential offers that might guarantee a more prominent spot. Head coach Kevin O'Connell and his staff will need to pull out all the stops to convince Fant to join this promising partnership. When we think about the future, this potential move casts a hopeful and innovative light on the Vikings strategy. Keep your eyes peeled, because this story is just unfolding. Every piece of news isn't just a standalone snippet, but a crucial link in the chain, shaping the team's destiny. From Christian Derisaw's stunning resilience to the intriguing possibility of reuniting a dynamic tight end duo, each part of these stories contributes to a bigger plot, the relentless pursuit of glory. Every step taken in training camp, every strategy crafted by management, echoes the unwavering commitment to overcoming and excelling. Which piece of news caught your attention the most, and what other moves does the team still need to make? Your passion, energy, and loyalty are the heartbeat of Vikings Nation. So, let's keep that energy going. Share this video, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button for all the latest Vikings updates. Stay tuned, SKOL Vikings, let's go!